back to my channel. Today I'm doing my skincare routine video. Now, when I was 13, I really started to take care of my skin. So I would cleanse my skin, I would moisturize. I used to use my mom's products, and I honestly think having a skincare routine is the reason why I don't break out as often. And I totally see a difference when I don't take care of my skin, even for a day or two. I can totally see myself breaking out, like around my chin and around my jaw. Not on my jaw, on my chin and around my, my cheeks and stuff. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say. I haven't really suffered from acne. My skin is combination skin, which means some parts of my skin are oilier than others. Now I'm going to share with you my morning skincare routine only. I do have two skincare routines. There's one in the morning and one in the night. My nighttime skincare routine is completely different. Now along the way I'm going to show you guys why I use the products, like what else can you use and all of that stuff. So also I want to put a disclaimer that I am in no way an expert. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy all of these products and do this. You can always have the most minimalistic skincare routine and still have great skin. The first product that I'm going to show you, and the first step in my skincare routine, is cleansing. Cleansing is 100% like must step. You have to do this step, otherwise everything else that you do is just a waste. Please don't use a soap. Don't use a traditional soap. Using a traditional soap is not bad. I just said soap. Using a traditional soap is not bad. It's just that it has a lot more SLS. SLS is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is what gives you that soapy, foamy feeling. And it's not that great. The sulfates can be really harmful and can go up to causing you cancer. So please keep that in mind when you're purchasing a product. Always make sure that you're reading the ingredients. You're putting thought into the product and making sure that you're getting most out of it. One that I have been using is the Kaya Everyday Essential Soothing Cleansing Gel. This is soap free. Their SLS content is a lot more lesser than some of your other traditional cleansers, so always look out for that. Some of the very most popular cleansers do have SLS, like a high content in SLS, like Clean & Clear, Neutrogena. All of these have a lot of SLS in them, so look for it. Like, the way to look for SLS or the content of SLS is to look at the ingredients. You will see water as the first ingredient, which is fine, or aqua. And then the one next to it is what is the next highest. So they've used water, which is their first ingredient, which means that they've used a lot of it. The next ingredient that they use is what they've used the most to make sure that this product is the kind of product that it is. And another step that you can do is taking your cleanser, take a little bit, always take very little, mix, lather it on in your hands and then put it on your face. Don't just like slap it on your face and then try to massage it in. Always use your fingertips, don't use your entire palm. Using your entire palm is not bad, it's just that it's going to, it's just not that, I feel like it tugs on your skin a lot more, and you don't want to be tugging on your skin unless you want to remove makeup or unless you're massaging. So have that in mind, don't tug your skin too much, always use your fingertips. And then the next step that I will do is pat my skin dry. Patting is different from rubbing your skin. Pat your skin dry, it actually does make a difference. You will see that your pores actually reduce, and that's kind of crazy. It's like this tiny step. It's the small steps that make a difference, you guys. And then the next step that I will do is toner. Toner wise, I use the Kaya Daily Essentials, Everyday Essentials Daily Pore Minimizing Toner. This doesn't minimize your pores. Nothing can minimize your pores. Your pores, the pore size is just the size that you're born with. That's just how it is. Pores can shrink, and they can open up. So there's no size reduction as such. It's just your pores, it's like a sponge. Your skin is like a sponge, and always have that in mind. The products that you put on top of it will sink into your skin, and it is what it is. 95% of what you put on your skin is going to be absorbed, so always make sure that you read the ingredients, you're putting the right kind of products in your skin. Let's move on to the toner. This is the The toner, the way I use it is I take a cotton pad and I will soak it on the cotton pad and then rub it over. Make sure that your toner is alcohol free. Please don't use anything that has a little bit of alcohol in it. In any step in your routine, make sure that there's no alcohol in it. Alcohol dries out your skin, causing it a lot more breakouts. So if you have dry skin, just stay away. Stay away from all types of alcohol. Next step is moisturizer. The Biotique Morning Nectar Visibly Flawless Skin Moisturizer. I have been using this for years. I love this. This was one of the very first moisturizers that I use. It's very lightweight, it absorbs into your skin, does a great job, it's beautiful. I would recommend using a moisturizer that doesn't have any oils. I used to use almond oil as a moisturizer. I used to take very little and put that on my face and go to school, and that used to be it. But oils can be comedogenic, so avoid oils like coconut oil, olive oil. So avoid those kind of oils. Almond oil, lavender oil, all of these oils are really good for you, so you could totally use that. But a moisturizer would be ideal. Moisturizer is another very important step. A lot of people who have oily skin or acne prone skin, they tend to avoid it. Like my mom, she has a lot of oily skin and she hates moisturizing. But no matter what your skin type, you have to remember that your skin needs moisture. You just cleansing strips all of the oils, the natural oils from your skin, and your skin doesn't know how to moisturize after this. It does know how to moisturize, but that's just going to make you look oilier. Once you put moisturizer in your skin kind of thinks, oh okay, we're already moisturized, we don't need to do that next step of moisturization. You know what I mean? So always a moisturizer. Oh my god, there's construction happening in the next house. I just wish they didn't, because that noise is definitely going to be recorded. I am really sorry, I apologize. I'm really sorry you guys, but we'll move on. Okay, so yeah, moisturizer, whether your skin is dry, oily, acne prone, combination, always use a moisturizer. The way you have to choose your moisturizer is, if you have drier skin, try using a moisturizer that's just a little bit more moisturizing. Or if you have oily skin type, then just use a lighter moisturizer. Moisturizer is a must no matter what skin type you have. Even if you have acne prone skin, the skin around your acne is always dry. So you have to make sure that you are moisturizing your skin so that your skin knows not to produce that extra oil. The next step, the most important step of my skincare routine, is sunscreen. The one that I use is the Gaia Skin Defense Daily Use Sunscreen. This is SPF 30. This is another step that people hate. Sunscreen is 100% important. I would say if I had to choose between moisturizing and sunscreen, I would choose sunscreen, because sunscreen is 100% important. A lot of people skip this because they think it's sweaty, but the whole point of a sunscreen is it has to be sweaty, because your sunscreen doesn't settle into your skin. All of the other products that I just showed you will get into your skin. A sunscreen or a sunblock essentially is just sitting on top of your skin. It's not really getting inside your pores, because the sunscreen, the thickness of it is just too much. So your skin can't absorb it, so it's kind of sitting on the layer, and that's just what's blocking the sun for your skin. So always have that in mind. Sunscreen is going to be sweaty. Always apply sunscreen half an hour before you get out of the house, which is why I do my skincare first and then get ready. So my skincare will go first, and then that's when I get dressed, so I still have a lot of time. And no matter what sunscreen you use, SPF 30, SPF 50, even if it's SPF 100, you are still going to sweat. The thickness of your sunscreen does not have to be equal to how effective your sunscreen is or how much you're going to sweat. Sunscreen in general is going to make you sweat. Sunscreen in general is a little bit thicker. Sunscreen in general is going to give you that white cast. That white cast is the titanium dioxide that's in this. That's what's blocking the sun for you. I noticed in the video that I didn't say thank you while editing, so yeah, I'm going to say thank you right now. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which means a lot. Please do follow me on Instagram. It would mean a lot to me. So yeah.